a short presentation about what this is about. If you're interested in talking to me or whatever. So GameMaker is this tool for creating 2D games. I put an asterisk behind it because you can make some 3D. No one ever does it. Get Unity or Unreal or Cry if you want to do something like that. It's different from something like Unity, which has like JavaScript or C# that uses code. It's a scripting language that uses here. GML is their own language. It ignores a lot of the programming basics that you're going to learn in some of your classes, but it's very beginner friendly and it has some things that advanced users can do, which I can show off later. So if you look at the interface, it's different than something like Notepad or Eclipse. It's based off of creating objects. That's why I call it object-oriented. It's something like that where you make all these different objects and you assign things like sprites, attributes, events to it, and then that's how your game functions. So you'll create like an enemy and then assign it health or whatever. And that's how the entire game functions. Instead of just programming out what an enemy is, this is what's going to happen and all the rules and stuff. So a couple of some of my famous games made with GameMaker. The first one's an Untitled Story. It's this Metroidvania style game. The entire game is done in Microsoft Paint, and then they put it in GameMaker. Truly a work of art. The second one's Dust Force. The original Dust Force was made in GameMaker, and then after they were done with it and they got the money, they shipped it to their own in-house engine for this. And the final one's Hotline Miami. I'm not sure about Hotline Miami 2, but the original Hotline Miami was done in GameMaker. So there's a wide array of genres that you can do in this. So the reasons to use GameMaker over everything else, it's very focused on rapid prototyping. Compared to like Java or whatever, where you might have to write a couple thousand lines of code to see what your game idea is going to look like. GameMaker, you do it maybe like 50 tops. It's very easy to use and you don't need prior programming knowledge to learn it. It's very English focused, so everything that you think is going to happen is going to happen. So like when you put something in the create event, if the object's created, those things are going to happen. It's very simple and common sense. They have a huge community support. It's been running for about easily over 10 years now. So they have a pretty big community. And something that's pretty cool about it is they have this debug mode so that you can run the game and restart it for positions and stuff and track variables without having to put those in by yourself. So who cares about GameMaker? I care about GameMaker because it's very easy to create a finished product. I focus on these 48-hour and 72-hour coding competitions, where you're given a theme and you have to develop an entire game with all the sound, all of the art assets, all the programming in just that amount of time and you submit it. And it's also a different side of programming. It's very artistic focused and more on design than the actual content of the code itself. That's also a very good asset for a resume. When I've gone to like interviews for internships and stuff, they don't really care what I did in my CSC 205 class. But if you tell them to make a game, it's something that's really interested in what you did and how you did it. So the whole goal of the GameMaker group is to form a team, doesn't matter what your level of coding experience is, and just develop a couple games over the course of the year, completely from scratch. Come up with an idea, develop it, complete it, ship it, and get responses from the internet. So we can cover questions and answers later. I just want to show off like one of these things I developed in 72 hours so you can get hopefully a decent idea of something you can do. Hopefully sound works, or else this will look really silly. Sweet, it probably helps if I have sound.
You changed some of the graphics since last time, I think, right? Didn't it? No? Okay.
Let's try this. So this is a game where you put any MP3 file in your iTunes library or whatever, and it generates a bullet pattern based off of the volume of the song and the bass. So this is extensive community behind it, so there's tutorials and everything, and there's a pretty good database of all the information you need. So if you're interested in this, you can just talk to me after this meeting.